is Marie Gasper-Hulvat.
Juli-Ann Gasper.
We're standing in the Tretiakov Gallery in Moscow, Russia. And we're standing before Vasily Perov's The Last Tavern by the City Gates. This was painted in 1868. And so what do we see here? We have the city gates on the far right-hand side. They don't look like gates, but they're two towers that would have had gates between them whenever the city gates would have been closed. We have some buildings on the left-hand side with lights in their windows, and some horses and their sleds in the foreground.
There's a dog.
There's a dog. There's also a woman sitting in one of the sleds. And by the title we know that the buildings in the background, one of them at least includes a tavern, meaning a bar. So the woman is sitting in the sled with the horses outside a bar. Why is she sitting outside a bar in a sled? Probably because her husband is inside the tavern and she is waiting for him to come out so that they can go home. The horses are pointed in the direction to go out of the city gates, so they're waiting. She's waiting for him to finish up, finish his drinks, so that they can go home. And it looks like it's sunset. It's going to rapidly get colder and colder as the sun is setting. We know it's winter because there's snow all over the ground. And it looks very frigid. She's all wrapped up.
She's kind of huddled.
She's very huddled. So this painting, Perov was one of a group of painters known as the Wanderers. The Peredvizhniki is the word in Russian. And they broke with the academy in Russia. In Russia there was an academy just like in France and many other European countries. They broke away from the academy and wanted to paint things that were reflective of real life. They wanted to show realistic images of what life was like in Russia for the poor people, for the peasants. They wanted to show how hard it was, and they also wanted to take these paintings and show them to those people. So whereas a lot of academic paintings were huge, big paintings, this painting is about 1.5 feet by 2 feet. It could have been easily transported to one of their wandering exhibitions, which they had all over Russia. So they were interested in taking their art to the people and in depicting in their art the people. All in all, it's kind of a depressing painting.
Yeah.
I mean, she's sitting there waiting for...
The horse is getting food.
The horse is getting food. She's not. She's waiting there for her drunk husband to come out of the bar, possibly to beat her up after he comes out of the bar because he's drunk. It's a pretty grim image.